So most watch bracelets don't come pre-sized, and depending on the bracelet, you will either have screws or pins holding the links together. And if yours has screws, just grab a good screwdriver, you know, pop the links out and reassemble it. Super easy. But a lot of watches use something called split pins. Let me show you what that is. I don't know. There you have it. The pin is split and flared, creating friction, friction that holds the links together. And on this side, it's just rounded, simple and effective, But over time, they can wear out and you need to exchange these pins. Then I will tell you a not so funny story. Once I bought a $1,000 Seiko for my youngest son, Vidar, and we had to replace the pins 3 times before I finally, gave it up and returned it. So lesson learned, always keep your extra links, here you go, that you get when you buy a watch. You always get extra links. And here you can see how the principle works, Here you have the flared part. And when that is pushed in to the link, it will, create tension between the pin and the link, and that will hold the link together. Super simple. So, okay, now this is a Nostalgia Paris with a Swiss ETA 901001 quartz movement and an insane 11 years battery life, which is crazy. It has an extra hardened case and is water resistant down to 50 meters. And in fact, I went down to 30 meters last year while scuba diving in the Maldives. So I have tested it in real life, so to speak. Okay. So before I will size this strap, I will remove it from the watch, and I do that with the help of the quick release spring bars. So it's super easy to change the straps. Just push that lever in like that. Okay. So the key tip, look for the arrows. Here you can see the arrows on both sides, clear, visible arrows. Okay. These arrows tells you which direction to push the pin out. Okay, I will repeat that. The direction to pull or the push the pin out. That's super important. If you get that wrong, you can damage the pin or even the link itself. So always check the arrows before you start removing links. Okay? All right, let's get to sizing. I will probably need to remove 2 links on each side. So I will remove 2 links on both sides here. For this, you want to use one of these 2 tools. I have 2 different ways of sizing a bracelet. One is you use a pin pusher with the help of a small hammer, and it's super simple. You just take something that you can lean the bracelet towards, or in another way handle it in a vertical position. So I place the strap here, the bracelet there, and then I place the pin pusher there. And just hammer a couple of hits and voila, the pin is out and the bracelet can be separated. So that's one way of doing it, but most of us doesn't have a pin pusher and a small hammer. And so in that case, I would recommend these tools that is, specifically made for sizing bracelet with these split pins. And this is they are so super cheap. They are like, $4, $3, that's it. And it's very important to align the pusher, this one, this pin pusher, with the pinhole so that the power is applied at the 90-degree angle to the bracelet. And here you can see that I have elevated the tool so that the bracelet will line up to the pin pusher in a correct way. I will show you how that works. So I need to remove 2 links on both sides. So I will place the bracelet up here. And so here is and then I screw that back so I can fit this bracelet within the tool like that. Okay. So then the most important part is to line up the hole with the pin pusher. So, and when I got it aligned here, then it's just to start screwing the pin pusher in, and this, you see the sprint, the split pin there pops out. Super simple. So I will place that over there, remove the pin, and remove one of the links. Okay, cool. And I will do this for 3 other links, but now I will use the other tool, this black tool, and it's much better because I can elevate the bottom plate with this wheel, so I can get the bracelet aligned with the pin pusher in a much more accurate way. Yeah, so it's perfect now. So then I will take off another link, just place the bracelet in the tool, align the pin pusher, screw it up. Super simple. Okay, so when I will turn the bracelet, remember what the arrows show. Arrows tells you which direction to push the pin out. Okay, so I will align it again. Just like that. Go back. Align it again. So that's how you do it. When putting the pin back, just reverse the procedure and the direction. So the rolled side goes in opposite to the arrow. Just like that. Opposite to the arrow. And then if you have a small hammer, you use that to hammer the pin in. Or if you don't have a hammer, you can use something similar to this plastic pen. Don't use metal, hard plastic tool of some kind. And then you just push the pin in. You want the pin just below the surface, not sticking out so it doesn't snag, so to speak, but secure enough to hold everything together. And there we go. That's the basics of the split pins. So I will just do the same on the other side. Turn it around. Place the links together. Use the rounded part opposite of the arrow. Like that. If I have a hammer, I will use a hammer. See? Perfect. Everyone got their own way of doing things, and some watches can be stubborn, but hopefully this will help. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.